Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Do you want to buy a Runcam micro for 20 bucks? Well, stay tuned and I'll show you which one it is. Alright guys, so obviously it's this one, yeah. But basically right now what I did is I just took them apart. I was going to go ahead and I'm going to be building this guy soon, so I wanted just to quickly see and compare, make a quick video to compare. Probably no one wants, probably some people wanted to see this one, which is the reason why I got it. Looking at the board, it is like 99% exactly the same. This material on the back is also exactly the same. So I'm thinking it's the same manufacturer. However, this rebranding from Runcam from the manufacturer is, you know, they have their own specs, like smaller lens. Obviously the lens is different and the cover here, but you know, taking everything else into consideration, it's copy paste, except for one thing that just one thing that I noticed, but it's also basically the same thing. As you can tell right here, once it focuses, here it's using a smaller diode, and here it's using a little bit larger diode. Or maybe that's just soldered in higher, possibly. I can't really tell. No, it's I'm correct, yeah. That is the only difference I've seen. Everything is about the same. All resistor values, capacitor values, all is identical. And even this little dot here, but here it has a little, solder on it. So it's like 1000% identical. As you can see, even the writing is identical here. So basically, I think this is not a clone. And stop calling it a clone. Just do your research before calling something a clone. I believe this is from the same manufacturer. I'm like 98% certain. However, lately what we have been seeing is manufacturers bringing in their product to the market and not having the brands bring it in. For example, we have a very good scenario, which is recently AKK, the one that makes the VTXs, which everyone says that they have copied the race day quads Mach 2 or something VTX. However, actually it's not even the other way around. If you really want to say one of them is a clone, it would actually be the race day quads. But it's not really a clone, it's just a rebranding from AKK. So AKK designs it, they send a prototype, race day quad likes it, they say yes, and then they go through with the order and they do their rebranding. So that's the Mach 2. But however, when the manufacturer is starting to go into the market with the stuff, they're calling it a clone just because it's Chinese and it's cheap. But in reality, it's the other way around. But it's just a vicious circle. This will never end. And yeah, I thought I should clarify that. And this is the same thing here. People are going to come out, support the real brand for innovation. These brands barely make innovations except little tiny things, which is possibly like reduced weight. They might have like some kind of hardware engineer at Runcam, for example, and they go to the manufacturer, they like this camera, they say, okay, look, this could be a smaller diode, that'll save us some weight, the plastic could be a bit smaller, okay, the lens, I want it to be shorter somehow, and that's it. You get your own little innovative product most of the time. I'm not talking about, there's other ones where they completely innovate, but this is how it usually works. It's just like that. Basically, the manufacturer thinks and does everything. The guy will just tell the manufacturer how he wants it, and they keep making iterations until they like it. And then once they agree, then they go ahead with the order. Now, this is how this works. However, you might say, "Oh no, you should always support Runcam." Yes, and you can. if you're a fanboy and you love Runcam, go ahead and support it. The packaging is nice. I have nothing against Runcam. I just know how these things work before you call something a clone. Yeah, well, obviously this is basically the same exact camera, same exact sensor. Maybe we might see a difference in the OSD. I'm not sure, but I will connect it and we will test it. And I'm going to actually test this for latency on the channel. I have finally perfected my FPV camera latency setup testing, and I could see how long it takes for the exposure to correct itself, the latency of the exposures as well, to actually get into focus. So that was pretty cool. I've been playing a lot with that lately. And yeah, well, that's concluded for this video, guys. So basically, this is a Runcam micro for 20 bucks, minus that metal bracket thingy, and everything else comes with this guy. And the Runcam micro is always going to be the Runcam micro, and they're just exactly a copy paste of each other. So yeah, well, if you guys are interested in this camera, here it is. It costs as much as the Runcam, not the Runcam, sorry, the Foxeer clone, the $20 one, and this is also 20 bucks. And it does come with the same options as the Runcam's micro here, which is you can actually get it as a NTSC PAL 2.1mm lens and a 2.3mm lens. However, colors I don't know. I just got a black one when I saw it. I actually got excited when I saw it. And by the way, this is a 16:9 camera, and I believe they also do come 4:9, so take that into consideration. The one I got is a 16:9. I just actually noticed it like right now, so yeah, I'm gonna have to be flying this with the IOMways, and it is a CCD sensor. So this is basically the Runcam Sparrow for 20 bucks, I think. Yeah, that's how it seems logical to me. I think this is 4:9. So yeah, well, that's it, guys. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions or any suggestions, feel free to let me know. And let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. Don't be shy, write whatever you want. I'll be reading it, and I'm taking more time into checking the comments now. And yeah, well, that's it, guys. So I really hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. See you guys. Take care.